back to my channel. I'm your host Masanali and you are watching Global Scope News. And today we are discussing a significant statement made by former President Donald Trump regarding his political future. Today's topic: Trump's future after the 2024 election. Former President Donald Trump has recently made an eye-opening announcement. He stated that if he loses in the upcoming presidential election in November, he does not plan to run again in 2028. This statement is crucial because Trump, now 78 years old, has been the face of the Republican Party for three consecutive national elections. Over the past 8 years, he has greatly influenced the party's directions, and his commitments about his future are drawing significant attention. In an interview with media group, Trump was asked about the possibility of another one if he loses to Democratic Vice President only one, Kamala Harris. His responses was straightforward and quite revealing. No, I don't think that will be it. I don't see that's all. This is noteworthy because it shows a shift in Trump's perspectives. In the past, he rarely acknowledged the possibility of losing. Instead, he focused on rallying his supporters and promising victory, often using fiery speeches and social media to energize his base. Despite his admission, Trump also expressed hope that he would be very successful in the upcoming election. His confidence remains intact, but the acknowledgement of potential defeat is something new for him. This duality in his statements highlight the tensions and uncertainty surrounded by the upcoming election. U.S. law restricts presidents from serving more than 2 terms. So, whether he wins or loses in November, Trump is not expected to run in 2028 at all. However, the political landscapes can change rapidly, and many factors will influence his decisions and the party's directions after the election. In a recent weeks, also a recent events with the Israel American Council, Trump stirred controversy by suggesting that if he loses, Jewish voters would share some of the blame. He questioned, do they know what the hell is happening if I don't win this election? He implied that his support among Jewish voters at only 40%. This 40% means that 60% of people would be voting for what he referred to as the enemy. Such remarks have drawn significant backlash, not only from the Harris campaign but also from respected organizations like the American Jewish Committee and the Anti-Defamation League. Trump's recent comments about the possibility of losing may reflect changing dynamics within the Democratic Party since Kamala Harris became the nominee. Following President Joe Biden's decisions not to run, Harris campaigns has gained momentum, rising an impressive $190 million in just August. In contrast, Trump's campaign and its affiliated organizations raised around $130 million during the same period. These fundraising numbers indicate that Harris is building substantial support which could impact the election outcome. In the realm of polling, this situation is shifting. National polling averages, tracked by various news outlets, including the BBC, shows Harris leading Trump. For instance, a CBC poll indicated that Harris has a 52% to 48% lead over Trump nationally. This suggests a growing confidence among voters in her candidacy. In key battleground states where the elections could be decided, Harris has a tighter lead of 51% to 49%. This is a slight improvement from previous polls, indicating that she is gaining ground among votes in crucial areas. An NBC polls recently released also found that Harris holds a 5 points advantage over Trump across the country. This demonstrates a significant change in voter sentiment, as many Americans are beginning to view her more favorably. Interestingly, the NBC poll also revealed that 48% of registered voters now see Harris positively, a remarkable increase from just 32% in July. This surge in her approval rating is noteworthy and represents the largest jump since the day following the September 11 attacks in 2001, when then President George W. Bush experienced a similar rise in popularity. However, despite Harris' gains in certain areas, Trump continues to have a strong support on key issues that matters to voters. Many people still see him as more capable on critical topics like the economy, cost of living, and immigration. This demonstrates that while polling numbers are important, they do not tell the whole story. As we approaches the election, it will be fascinating to see how both candidates adapt their strategies to connect with voters. The outcome of this election will have long-lasting effects on the Republican Party and the nation as a whole. That's all for today. Thank you for tuning into the Global Scope News. I am your host, Mohsen Ali. If you found this video insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more news and analysis. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates. Until the next video, take care.